Welcome back, my YouTube family. It's been a while since I uploaded a video. It's only because I've been working, life, whatever the case is, but I am excited today because I have a product I want to review, which is the Moza AB6. Now, this joystick, this flight stick is pretty amazing. It has 6 Newton meters of force feedback. And what that means is that the game will actually, I play DCS and Microsoft Flight Simulator, but anyway, DCS has native telemetry that will push or will send signals to this joystick to show how hard the turn is, or how hard you have to push, or if it's shaking, or if you got turbulence, when the rudder goes, whatever, the landing gear goes down. It's just a lot, and I've been flying with this, and I will say that before that I had the WinWing. This is the Viper Ace, and I have the extension rod on it, so it's a lot of play down here in the gimbal. I've been struggling. I've been flying the FA-18, which is what my cockpit set up to be, but I've been flying and I've been really struggling like with air refueling. And hey guys, look, I got angles. Check this out. Anyway, I've been struggling trying to air refuel and also land on the carrier, just stand on speed, flying in formation. I'm flying with a really group of people that's teaching me how to fly online. But anyway, teach me how to use all of these buttons that I went overboard with. But anyway, I thought this was an amazing joystick. It really has a solid quality feel to it. It's all steel construction. It's built like a tank. Everything this is awesome. This flight stick is awesome, but it doesn't matter how awesome it is and how it feels and how it works if, I can't do the things that I need to do in the plane. So this joystick, the AB6, along with the MHG flight stick. Now, I will say that the handle or the flight stick on this it's pretty cheesy. I mean, I'm gonna call a spade a spade. It feels plasticky. The trigger feels plasticky. The whole thing feels plasticky. I mean, the base is great. The stick is blah. It's just, it gets the job done. And I've been flying with it. It's been fine. But I do have something on Amazon that, will allow me to take this off and adapt from a 6-pin to a 9-pin. But anyway, that's getting too much into it. So anyway, I'm not going to do a lot of things as far as the software or anything like that. What I'm going to do is trying to get into it. And I will tell you that the software is supposed to, I set it up and I pointed the software to my game. And when I load in a particular plane, that particular profile loads for that particular plane. And I can tell you it's not the same at all, at all. So I'm going to actually get into DCS, and I'm going to get into the P51, and I'm just going to take a flight with you guys just to give you my reactions to this. Of course, I'm in VR. This is the Pimax Crystal Light, and I'm going to try to get this done, guys, with all of these peripherals and stuff I got going on. I mean, I got a lot going on, but but anyway, like I say, I got angles. Hold on, let me get y'all another view because I got views. So let me set up another view here. And let's go here. Yeah, let's put that view on. Okay, all right. I'm going to try not to embarrass myself. I'm just going to do a one-on-one P51 versus P51 with AI. Oh, God, Jesus Christ. And make sure I'm still right on screen. I am. And so with all of these things, the biggest thing for me is that, first of all, I have a motion rig, which is awesome. I have a, what do you call it?
Motion compensation off.
Motion compensation module on here, so it keeps me grounded in the plane. I have a base shaker that's attached to the bottom of it, so I feel the vibrations and all that stuff, just the vibration of the engine, all of those things. So it's totally immersive here. You cannot tell me that I'm not in this plane, but this force feedback joystick has added a whole nother dimension to it, and I must say that I am in La La Land. Now my trackpad is not working. I gotta charge it, but so I'm just going to talk to you guys. I feel a little vibration there as I make that turn. Now there's a lot more vibration. A lot of vibration right here. And of course, I don't know what an actual P51 feels like, but what I can tell you is that the feedback that I get from this stick is just amazing. I can actually feel when I'm going to stall, if I'm pushing it too hard, you know, right at the edge. And it takes a little bit of power to turn. Again, with my other joystick, the Viper Ace, the WinWing is nothing. You know, it's just wherever you go is to go, but you don't have that tactile feel. So along with the seat, along with the bass shaker, and now with the force feedback, in virtual reality, wow. It's just an amazing, oh, I felt it, look. So my speed is 250, and this is where he typically messes up. So, as I'm shooting, well, I don't feel it. I don't feel the shake of the shoot. Oh, there you go. I felt it. He's on fire. So I'm going to try to do some wild stuff here to really show y'all. Look at that, vibrating. I'm going to go up. Get my bearing. Now I lost a lot of control in my stick here. It's just flimsy. Now I'm gaining some of it back. You see that? Ah, that is so cool. Now I want to check the profile real quick. I want to make sure that I am actually on. I'm actually on this particular P51. Sometimes it switches, sometimes it doesn't. Right now it says idle. Now let me take this stuff off. I know I look crazy, y'all, but this is my life. So for whatever reason, that one didn't seem like it auto switched. Let me make sure I'm not tripping. No, but you can go down here in profiles and that says Hornet. And you could type in a particular profile. This is going to be Mustang. It's not loaded. And this is the AB6. We're going to load that. Confirm. Yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Moza got to update their software, whatever the case is. But now that particular profile is loaded. You can see up here it says DCS Mustang. So I'm gonna actually try that flight again and see does it make a dramatic difference. I thought it was on, but apparently it wasn't. But I'm gonna try it again here. So let's go back to our super source. This is so cool. All right, here we go. And by the way, I'm using a Steam Deck with Steam Companion to control my ATEM Mini Extreme ISO, which is a video switcher. But anyway, just in case somebody wanted to know. All right, let's quit. Let's fly again and see if it makes that much of a difference. I thought I wasn't feeling the fire. Oh, that's different. That is different. That's definitely different. It's way more stiff. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not shaking as much. And I knew I wasn't pushing the plane as hard as the stick was shaking. Whoa, he is really flying. Hey buddy. You up there? Pretty sure I hit him. I feel the shake. Yeah, this is different. That must have just been a generic profile that was on first time. Oh, I mean, I really had to put some strength in that one to make that turn. Again, I'm not familiar. The last experience I had with force feedback and flight sims was an old Sidewinder force feedback. I mean, 20-something years ago. That was an amazing flight stick. I don't know. The market really hasn't had a lot of options, but now you're starting to get more options. WinWing coming out with the Cybertours. I was waiting for that, but I'm just beating up on them right now. But yeah, that was totally different. Okay, let's try to do some foolish stuff. I'm just yanking the control all around. Go for a stall. All right, it's dead. Like, see it? Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. Okay, let's get back in there. All right, that's enough of that one. Let's go in and try the Hornet and see whether or not the profile will actually switch the way it's supposed to. And make sure my screen's still right. Yep, it is. Okay. Matter of fact, let's go here. Yep. And then let's key this in and that in. That's right. Yeah. Okay. All right. This time we'll do a mission. 2:30. Then we're gonna go back and see whether or not the profile loaded the way it was supposed to load. It should say Hornet in the software. So with all of this stuff, I mean, sometimes it's a headache. I mean, I got a lot of stuff going on, but I can imagine a real pilot, getting into a plane is just not a matter of just sitting in there and just taking off and flying. There's all type of prerequisites and checklists and all type of things that needs to get done. So I don't mind spending a little time getting things set up the way it needs to get set up. All right, let's see here. It still says Mustang. Oh, the auto switching is not on. So right here, you're supposed to put on auto switching or auto something like that. I'm just gonna load the Hornet in. Down here, I'm gonna type in HOR and then AB6 and I'm gonna load that. Okay, confirm. Now it should say Hornet up there. Whew! Like, this is all live recording, guys. This is all live. I think I'm doing a good job, but anyway, this is my first time. I'm setting my thing up here so I can do streaming, and I'm just trying to get the camera angles and stuff like that. It's a lot. It's a lot to do, but I think I'm getting it. I think I'm doing all right. All right, so bear with me here. I got to get my bearings, okay? First thing, I'm gonna get centered again in the cockpit. All right. Oh, forgot my headphones. Can't hear. All right.
Altitude. Altitude.
I'm trying to fight him without using the cheat button. For those who know, y'all know. Now, I feel my stick loosening up. Now it's back. With this one is nowhere near as much pressure needed in order to make the plane move. In a P-51, you gotta sit there and fight it. But in this one, it's just kind of really smooth. Just feels great. Man, he did a nice little move there. But, not nice enough. Not nice enough, brother. I can feel my stick loosening up to let me know I'm running out of power. Now it's stiffening up. It's vibrating somewhat, not much. When I get this little circle in that box lined up, that's when I'll take the shot. I'm gonna run out of airspeed. What's wrong, buddy? You on fire? Don't let it go. Hey, this guy's still alive. He's still fighting. Is he still fighting? On my air brakes. All right. So yeah, so that's that. I see a lot of reviewers, going into the software and stuff like that. I really don't. I don't think I need to go into the software because it is what it is. If you get the thing, you'll learn how to do the software. But all in all, let me try to get this view right again. Yeah, I think I'm doing pretty good with this. So I love it. But anyway, thanks for sticking around for this particular video. Again, this is the Moza AB6 force feedback joystick. They just released it not that long ago. The bigger brother is the AB9, and it's way more girthier. There's some sticks. There's some buttons on this. Buttons. Let me show you. 1, 2, 3, 4 on that side, and 5, 6, 7, 8 on this side, along with 2 other sliders here. That's pretty good. These sliders, they work. And then in the software, you can kind of like set up the lights to do different things. And these lights can be any color, total RGB, and whatever color you want. I keep them green because I wanted to match the rest of my sim. But other than that, I am definitely going to change out this this stick when I get that adapter that's going to come, and I'm going to see whether or not my WinWing adapter will actually, or my WinWing stick will actually fit on this base. If that's the case, then it will actually be a match made in heaven. So listen, guys, I really, really, really appreciate y'all. I am trying out new things. I don't know if I want to do a new channel or continue on with this channel, but I want to do more of my flight sim stuff, more of my gaming stuff, more of my studio and my just things other than DIY. So let me know. Let me know in the comments if y'all think that I should just make a new channel or you all will actually enjoy this type of content as well. I really appreciate it so much. Until the next time, 8.